I want a whole lot of stuff to make me more hotter. Knowing the lingo, got my flow like water. Hanging with the bad boys. Game is tight, leaving competition mad boys. Jiggy style, alright? Moving with the bad boys.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady.
What up, interested saints? It's your boy with the color bandana, Salvation Gaming. I'm back with another LA Noire episode, the Golden Butterfly. We changing up the outfit real quick to see what I got. But how y'all doing? Y'all good? I'm glad. If not, hopefully this video could lift up your spirit, make you smile, and, you know, clear your mind a little bit, distract you from whatever's going on in life. Let's get it popping. We get into another case. And Skipper, you could drive as always. He can't drive? What are you talking about? I gotta drive to this one? Okay. You say so.
Can you drive to this one?
Oh, I'm bugging. I was like, why? I'm about to say.
You did a decent job in the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that matter.
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Alright, let's get it popping. And I almost forgot. Sit back, relax, grab a snack, and chill like a Mac. Alright,
so hey, what's going on?
Come on, talk.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
All right.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
I didn't ask for your help. Thank you. All right,
she is.
let's check this out. Footprints.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Okay. Let's check out the body. I gotta blur this out again.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation is the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Check out the neck. Dang.
Ligature mark is very
distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
All right, let's check out the hands as always. Left and right.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Right.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Makes sense. All right. Dang, stomped her in the chest. All right. Check out some belongings. Come on. There we go. Was it sometimes these joints don't register? Let's see if we got any information.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
All right.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Abraham Lincoln.
Find anything interesting?
Just the name. All right.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you?
All right. Let's
Grab
get
the husband,
moving.
take him downtown and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
Oh, hush.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Exactly. Just for that, we're gonna drive in the county coroners.
You drive. I need to go over the case
Yeah,
notes.
let's go to the residence and we're gonna
exactly are
ride
we
in
going?
style with the coroner's car.
Right.
Just
How
for
are we
that.
gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Doesn't matter.
There still
We
might
make-
be some
we
playing the
make everything
boyfriend
look
angle.
good.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
All right, let's get up on here, knock on the door. Police.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
All right, let's check out the house.
He'll be back any moment. Just
What's this?
sit tight.
Little violin. Just got it on the ground like that. All right, you into music? Let's check out the other stuff. Let's check out the other bedroom.
My partner will
Boots.
explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
All right. Size 8 boots, just like the
Size
last
8.
case. All right, got the size 8 boot. All right, let's check out the dresser.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Missing jewelry.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Okay. All right, let's go. Let's interview her.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Mm.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Okay. Missing watch and rings.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Straight face, she's telling the truth.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Okay. Last contact with victim.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
I doubt that. She looked away.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Stay at parents' marriage.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
No, they not.
They weren't happy,
Look at your
were they,
face.
Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
Yeah, shut up and listen.
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
All right.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Footprints at crime scene.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You think? That's straight up lie. Saw the boots.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
About your... Okay. Size boot 8.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
All right, missing persons report.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
You know something, bad cop.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose?
I didn't say
Now
that.
is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Alibi of who you got.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You lying. Girl told us where you were.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
All right. What about the alibi? Your husband's alibi from the girl.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
History of violence.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
That's a lie. It clearly.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
You got the butterfly jewelry that your daughter said you gave to her as a...
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo.
Yeah.
And how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Ooh, neighbor, you happily ready to snitch? You look like the type.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the
Neighborhood watch.
terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Oh, come here. Hey, man, watch it. You almost ran me over. All right, come on.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Dang, you saw how he just glided across the map just to get ahead of me? Ain't that something? Man, come on, get him, tackle him, get him. Come on. Dang it. Get him. Yeah. All right, what you got have here?
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Excuse me.
Get him booked in at Central, officer.
Get him
Put him in
out
an
of
interview
here.
room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but She lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Alright.
We ought to get some uniforms down here,
Let's
clean
use
up,
the phone.
take care of the
and
kids.
Get some clues or get some locations.
Are you drunk, mister?
Cole
Excuse me,
Phelps,
I'm sorry.
badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
564.
Checking for you, Detective.
Did we get Ray Pinker and
Belmont
the technical
High,
services team to a house at 130 North
1575
Bonnie Bray
West
Street?
2nd Street.
Send someone down
Thanks for your
Juvenile
help.
Hall to look after a young lady.
Alright. Let's get going.
Heck? Wow.
Where'd he go? Where?
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
To the school. Where you at? Oh, you was in the coroner car.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps.
Hey, come
I'll take
here,
the
man.
car and see if I can cut him off.
You creep. Come on, man. Their animation is so slow. They run slower than Phelps, and I still can't catch up to them. Come on, man.
Be careful.
There he
He
is.
looks dangerous. See him?
Get him. Oh my goodness.
The only reason some people get lost.
They see people running, they not even gonna help. Oh, he gonna jump that fence. Get him before he get there. Go, get him. Get, yes.
Car 11K, can come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you low-key motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
You
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble.
Hmm.
Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
It's a darn shame.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
All right, let's check out this car. What we got up in the back of the car? Okay, We got a bloody rope.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Bloody overalls.
The overalls are
HM.
stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
And bloody tire iron.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Alright. Let's make some calls. But that's crazy. Straight up, are you like, I like them young. I'm like, what? I hear you like them young. You better never go to Cell Block 1.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alright, let's get going.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
We're going to the city morgue.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Alright.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Alright. What you got for me, boss? Come on. Last one.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
This little thing?
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Let's check these out. No, not the ropes. No! Here we go. Clay.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
Not really, because a lot of people wear...
We've got to nail this guy.
Yeah, that's the
Okay, if
vibe.
you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
But a lot of people wear like dress shoes here, at least in this era, so it's hard to pinpoint who. You can't just say it, Skipper. We're gonna ride the ambulance.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine.
Go on the
Where
station
we
and
headed?
interrogate these guys. Call the ambulance, tell them pick up your peoples. Call the ambulance, tell them pick up
How are we going to look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Doesn't
Not
matter.
exactly
Call
the happiest
ambulance,
of
tell them
places,
pick
the
up your
coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You've been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Alright, let's do
Better
it.
not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
Oh,
We'll work the
shut
evidence,
up.
Rusty. Let him do the rest.
Please. Just talking too much. Oh yeah, okay. I want to make sure it was him first.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Alright. We'll see. Disposal of evidence.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Okay. Tell them the truth.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Access to braid rope. Let's go.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
I doubt that. Just broke it.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Victims, vehicle, recovered.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Straight lie. We found the overalls in the back of the car.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, blood-stained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Access to tire
Your wife
iron.
was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying. We found the bloody tire.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Yes, I do. You ain't got no proof. Man, get out of here, man. Where's it? Bloody tire iron.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
We're going to interrogate Eli. We're not going to charge him, Hugo, but we're going to investigate Eli real quick and then make our decision.
Boy.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Place of employment.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Doubt that.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Access to braid.
You ever
rope.
tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Straight face, so he's telling the truth.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
Motive for more murder.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
I doubt
You
that.
have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Footprints at the crime
What size
scene.
boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
Definitely doubt that.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops, and you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
Oh, here we go.
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Alright, we charging him for sure.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Damn! Smack the spit out of him.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Alright, Angels and Saints, that's the Golden Butterfly. We got all 12 clues, all questions answered correctly. No damage, no serious injuries, no serious vehicle damage. But other than that, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Check out some more of the LA Noire playlist. But remember, keep your mind on God, God on your mind, with your hand on the Bible, head to the sky. Love you. Peace.
Moving with the bad boys. Yo, am I making on the right